Well, this doesn't give me much confidence in the Social Security Administration. I know it doesn't give you much either, does it? Finnegan, stop. All right, let me get this dog 1 second. Oh, I'm just man, breath stinks, but I'm so cute though. But your breath stinks. Well, maybe it's my breath. So I'm just doing my reading, all right, and some research on the 2022 Trustees Report, and a summary of the 2022 annual reports. All right, so I'm pretty comfortable with Social Security in terms of the ability to pay. I'm actually not. They're going to pay. It's just a fact. That's why it's an entitlement. It's not a welfare benefit. It's an entitlement because FDR knew that if we made a welfare benefit, that would be it could be easily suspect to political changes. If it's welfare, welfare queens. You are my welfare queen, blah, blah, blah. But when it's an entitlement, i.e. you pay into it, no one's going to change it. And that's why FDR was, in that regard, a political genius, because he made it an entitlement. That's why you don't get rid of the cap, because then it's a transfer payment. It's a welfare benefit. Don't do that, but be it as it may. All right. So they're going to pay Social Security. It's silly that people don't make Social Security as part of their financial plan. I don't understand it, but be it as it may. Anyway, so I'm reading this and I come across, let me just show you. This is actually pretty funny. So I come across this right here. All right, let me just blink. Reserves in Medicare's hospital insurance, HI, increased by $9 billion to a total of $143 billion at the end of 2021. These repayments are assumed to continue until September 2022. Spedember. When the astounding balance is expected to be fully repaid, resulting in another surplus in 2022. After that, the trustees project deficits in all years until the trust fund becomes depleted in 2028. All right. We know Medicare is in a world of hurt, man. Social Security in of itself is like, it's not solvent. Because remember, solvency just means they don't have enough it's kind of like if you have if you have loans outstanding, all right, and you have your interest payment is $1,000 a month, but you only have $800 a month coming in, and you're gone through all your reserves. I hope that makes sense. So you still have $800 a month you can use to pay your $1,000 a month loan, but that's not enough. That's a 20% discount on what you owe. You owe $1,000 a month, but you only have $800 coming in, and you have no more liquidity. You have no more resources to pay. All right, that's where Social Security is. You're still paying $800 a month, but you're not paying the $1,000. That's where we stand come 2035 now. Medicare is even worse. They just said right there that Medicare is going to be exhausted in 2028. The trust fund will be depleted at that point, and there is certainly not enough from payroll taxes because we're only paying 1.45 payroll taxes on both sides to cover Medicare, and that's only HI, hospital insurance. That's it, man. You still got Part B, Part D, which is part of your premiums that you pay once you're a beneficiary. But be it as it may, HI is the Part A, the hospital to go actually into the physical building, and there's enough money to pay for that. All these people, I want to expand Medicare, Medicare for all, it's free. I cannot tell you how many people said, I had to get a hip replacement, it was free, it was awesome. It's like, why are we not allowing everybody to get hip replacements for free? Like single payer is coming. I hate it because it's going to be rationed. We know that you don't comply with what they want you to do. You won't get services. I get all that. It's coming. So health is wealth. Don't rely on the government as best you can. Rely on yourself with good eating and things of that nature. But be it as it may, the health insurance, the hospital insurance side of OASDI HI is Medicare Part A, and that's not a good place. But I just kind of chuckled at the typo in the trustees report. They're having typos, all the money, and they couldn't do a simple spell check, and that kind of fun. All right, love to hear your thoughts. We'll see ya.